Guys, happy spring, ne? You see how you can't see me? You are half seeing me. That's the flames I'm seeing this semester. Guys, as the months progress, is the pressure decreasing or increasing? Because, hi, Bo, look, I can't even undo my hair. Guys, are we going to graduate? Yay! Ah, no. It's giving. Hi, Bo. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Sagwadi Wakarabutla and I'm back again with yet another video where we do an assignment. Today we'll be doing PVL3704, that is Enrichment, Liability and Estival. Is it? Yes. Yeah. Anyway guys, if it is your first time joining us, welcome to the home of hard workers. Please do not forget to click on the subscription button. Why do I keep it's here, yeah, down there. Click on the notification button, bell also, because this is the month and next month is also a month of submission, so you must always be ready to say, ooh, this lady, where is she, let's find her. Okay, so I am going to do that. Let us do question 1. Question 1 reads, discuss in general, without reference to a specific enrichment action, how the extent of enrichment liability or the quantum of enrichment claim will be calculated. So no factors, don't try to freestyle. Just do what they tell you to do. We are looking at the extent of enrichment liability. Hey, this is third year. We're not joking here. Do what the question wants you to do. I am proud to tell you that I got 75% for this module. I got a distinction for it. Yes, but I also saw a TikTok today where somebody got 9%, no further sub. They failed the main one and they failed the second one. Don't try to freestyle, just do what they tell you to do. Let's answer the question. In principle, the plaintiff is allowed to claim the amount he has been impoverished, right? Or the amount the defendant has been enriched, whichever is lesser. So we all know that PVL, in enrichment liability, it's all about two things. One person has to have lost money, like they have to be impoverished, and the other one enriched by virtue of the other one being impoverished. I hope it's clear. The quantum of the enrichment claim is calculated at the time the claim is instituted. This means that the defendant is not liable for benefits that he due to his enrichment could have gained but did not. Ne? If the defendant's enrichment has been reduced or extinguished before the claim has been instituted, his liability will also be reduced or extinguished. The onus to prove non-enrichment lies with the defendant. In 4 examples or circumstances, the quantum will be calculated sooner, meaning before the date of institution of action. A, at the moment the defendant becomes aware of the enrichment. B, at a later stage if the defendant should have known that the benefit was not justified. C, when the defendant fell into mora. And an earlier date if the defendant acted in malafide, in bad faith. That's what it means, right? These exceptions do not apply in case of minors. In quantifying the claim, all positive and negative side effects should be considered. Interest earned on the money in the hands of the defendant before litis constatio cannot be claimed by the plaintiff, but after mora, the plaintiff can claim mora interest if the defendant spent the money on something that he would have not done if it wasn't for the enrichment. He can raise the defense of non-enrichment. However, if all or part of what is spent of the money on goods is still of value and in his hands, he must offer the goods or the value of the goods to the plaintiff. If the goods are more valuable than the impoverishment, the difference should be paid to the defendant. That is all. You see, here we are dealing with the money. How do we calculate the before, the after, the interest? That's what they want to hear. Okay? Okay, should I do? Okay, let me just do it because they brought here. Question 2 reads, A owns a car manufacturing plant in the city of Tshwane. His monthly electricity bill averages to 100K. He receives a letter from the city of Tshwane municipality in which it threatened to cut off his electricity if he doesn't immediately pay his area account of 300K. A knows that there must be a mistake because his account is paid in full, but also knows that if there is a disruption in his electricity supply, he will suffer severe losses. He pays the amount immediately and sends a letter of complaint to the municipality. Advise A, you, whether he will be able to reclaim the 300K and with which remedy. In your answer, discuss the requirements for this remedy. Number 1, you're going to name the remedy, say what it is used for, and what is required for the remedy to apply to a situation. The action that should be used by A is contextual indebting. This action is available in cases where a debt not owed was paid. This is a remedy that is based on unjustified enrichment. We have named and explained conditio indebti. It's an Italian word, right? No unlawful or void contract is in this scenario relevant here, and thus it appears as if no other conditions can be applicable. Now, here are the requirements of the conditio indebti. A transfer of ownership in form of payment of money or delivery of a specific object. Payment must take place under false belief that the performance was owing. This does not just basically mean the party concerned must have been under the impression that the performance in question was due. 3. The mistake, or either a legal or factual mistake, must have been reasonable in the circumstances. Okay? Right. We are going to look at case law, CIR versus First National Industrial Bank. In the universal, the party in question cannot recover performance with the conditio indebti if he was in fact aware that the performance in question was not owing. If so, such conduct will be regarded as a donation, except if it was made under threat or protest. So this is why this case is important. Except if it was made under threat or protest. Now, looking at this case, right, we are going to look at our scenario. A did make a payment knowingly that the debt was owing, but he did feel threatened because if he had not paid, it was threatened that they will cut off his electricity. So A would succeed with conditio indebti against the Tshwane municipality in this. They must just say Pretoria, guys. The Tshwane municipality in these circumstances, he had to prove this to succeed in his claim. A, that he did not owe the municipality the 300K. He must prove that the payment was made unwillingly under the threat that the electricity supply will be suspended if payment was not made by him. 3, that a protested object or the sum of money to be compensated at the time of the payment by sending a letter of complaint along with it. So, C, I'm saying that A protested or objected the sum of money to be compensated at the time of payment by sending a letter of complaint along with it. In conclusion, A will be able to prove all these 3 requirements under this exception, and will therefore be effective or successful with enrichment action against Tshwane municipality. And that will be all for assignment. What is it? Is it assignment 1? I think it's assignment 1. Assignment 1 of PVL3704. You should be able to get your 10 marks. They're going to mark your first question of the next one, or the second one. They'll choose which one you perform better at. I hope that's the mechanism. And then you will get your full marks. However, that is what you needed to do to answer the 2 questions. I will see you in the next video, guys, where we do, I don't know. Must I do legal philosophy? Like, guys, Legal philosophy's got 202 pages of the case law that you have to read because you are going to reference paragraphs. Anyway guys, I'll see you in the next video. I love you so much. Thank you for being a part of my channel. Mwah!